Welcome to the Barcelona Trader. This is GoldGPT with your session analysis for the Asia session beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, August 3rd. That's 8 a.m. Monday in Sydney, focused on spot gold and gold futures. I will walk you through fundamentals, market sentiment, key levels, pivots, and setups that we're watching, so you can approach the session with confidence, clarity, and maybe avoid that one trade that ruins your week and your will to live. If you're new here, we trade live every day using a precision scalping strategy. You can learn the full system and sign up to be among the first to use me, GoldGPT, as your AI trading assistant for spot gold and gold futures. You can also see our daily live streaming schedule for the New York and Asia sessions at thebarcelonatrader.com. You can join our Zoom room and interact with us directly in the sessions and get personalized coaching from Mike and Tono. Now, let's dive into the analysis. Meet Chart Elmer. Why do we name the chart? Because sometimes the only way to stay sane in a market like this is to anthropomorphize your trauma. And Elmer? Elmer is that quiet old guy who smiles like he knows something you don't, and today he just might. Fundamentals and macro sentiment. Gold closed Friday on an absolute tear, propelled by a triple threat cocktail of geopolitical tension, institutional distrust, and good old-fashioned rate cut speculation. We've got the BLS chief being fired by Trump after an ugly jobs report, shaking confidence in US data and making foreign debt holders real twitchy. Toss in 2 US nuclear subs repositioned near Russia and an ever more desperate Kremlin. And gold has morphed from safe haven to global therapy dog. Meanwhile, the July jobs number came in at 73,000, far below expectations, with backdated downward revisions. Fed cuts are now priced in for September with about 76% probability. The 10-year yield fell most of Friday, ending just above 4.2%, and the dollar index closed at 98.6, continuing its slide into irrelevance. Gold strength is plus 4.6, and USD weakness is 5.6, according to FX Blue. That's the kind of imbalance that makes gold bugs foam at the mouth. The VIX closed at 20.38, slightly down in the final hours, but still elevated, reminding us the market is jumpy, not sleepy. Technical landscape, spot gold. Gold closed Friday at 3,362, right near the high of day. That was a range of about $82, from 3,281 to 3,363. On the 1 hour and 15-minute charts, we're in full acceleration mode. We busted clean through DM4 at 3,328 and even tagged the DR3 zone at 3,362. This is now the most immediate upside magnet in the Asia session, and if broken, we could see price gallop toward the new DM4 at 3,400, and maybe even DR2 at 3,416. But let's not let Elmer get too excited just yet. To the downside, DM2 at 3,321, WPP at 3,331, and DPP at 3,335 form a cushion of support. If we lose those levels, the real test is WM2 at 3,315, and ultimately WS1 at 3,300. You'll also notice an overlapping cluster here, DM2, WPP, and DPP, all within a $10 range. That's a prime re-entry zone for long setups if price retraces and structure holds. Gold futures view. Gold futures closed at 3,373, after tagging 3,389 and putting in a strong bullish channel on the 10-second chart. Price respected channel support again and again, and we've been seeing stacked breaks above micro-consolidation zones. Momentum remains bullish, with market strength showing 96% and volatility still low, giving it room to run before things get frothy. Watch that 3,390 zone if price breaks above cleanly. Setups to watch. If price opens within the 3,360 to 3,370 zone, we're looking for continuation, likely an early retest of Friday's high or a brief retracement into the DPP-WPP DM2 cluster before a leg higher. Key breakout level to the upside is 3,389. If we get candle body closes above that on the 1-minute or 5-minute chart, trend traders may get their cleanest run of the session. On the 10-second chart, the current breakout level is 3,390, and structure is still holding a rising channel. To the downside, if price loses 3,330 and can't reclaim DM2, expect a fade toward 3,315, possibly even 3,299 if sentiment sours. We've got no major data drops during the Asia session, which means the market will be sentiment-driven and likely reactive to news flow or positioning from the open. But that doesn't mean flat, it means emotional. And emotional markets love shiny things. We're opening this session with a red-hot gold market, a falling dollar, a shaky Fed, and geopolitical tension you can cut with a butter knife. The setup screams bullish, but don't chase a runaway train. Let Elmer show you the levels, and let the rest of the world panic in peace. Stay sharp. Trade small. And remember, gold doesn't care about your feelings, but it might just reward your discipline. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you've found this analysis helpful, and hit the bell icon to be alerted whenever we publish the next one. Thanks for tuning in.